All right. First and foremost, I want to give all praises and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai, and double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, aka the apostles of Israel, and salutations to the I came out there, the hopeful elect, pushing the truth and sincerity. Um, I want to get into this topic. Uh, I think I'm gonna name it. Check yourself. All right. And I'm just gonna jump right into it because I mean I'm going into this topic because I've been noticing that that brothers, they don't really know how to um go about addressing certain situations or or they don't know how to really um, say what's really on their minds, you know. And I'm just gonna jump right into it. All right, this is Proverbs chapter 23, verse 13, and it says, "Withholding not correction from the child, for if thou beatest him with the rod, he shall die." Let me read that over. It's Proverbs chapter 23, verse 9. Lock it. Withholding not correction from the child, for if thou beatest him with the rod, he shall not die. Thou shalt beat him with the rod, and shall deliver his soul from hell. All right. Now we know this we know this is one of the laws that we can't keep. All right, and I'm using this as an example. I'm not literally saying, okay, beat your brother up. All right, no, not at all. I'm saying I'm speaking. I'm bringing this in through a spiritual point of view. All right. Um, you gotta chastise um your brother. I mean, as the scriptures say, or because if you don't, he's gonna eventually be destroyed. All right. You gotta correct him. All right. That's part of brotherly love. You know, that's part of um um keeping the body healthy. All right. But um just like but but the scriptures say, let all things be done in decency and in order. All right. So you got to do things the right way. All right. Okay. Because a lot of brothers, I'm not gonna say a lot, but there's brothers they try to screw somebody else's. They try to make sure a brother's screws are tight, and their screws are not even tight. You know, they try to put a brother in check to try to make sure their screws are tight, but in reality, um, their screws they all their screws ain't tight either. You know. All right, this is Proverbs chapter 25, verse 28. He that hath no rule over his own spirit is like a city that is broken down without walls. Slocky, let me read that over. Proverbs chapter 25, verse 28. He that hath no rule over his spirit is like a city that is broken down and without walls. All right. Now, um, you gotta have control over your spirit when when you're when you're in this situation. You see a brother who might be going off. You really gotta have control over your own spirit and try to figure out how are you gonna go about this. All right. Now, if the other brother gets offended, okay, hey, he gets offended. All right. You handle it like as the law tells you to handle it. You know, you try to speak to him one on one. If he ain't getting it, bring it to the Aki, to the rest of the body. You know, the rest of the brothers bring them in. All right, take it up with them. All right, if that's not going well, you know, you take it to the elders. But most likely, you really don't even have to go further than that. I mean, you really don't have to. Most of the time, you really don't even have to go further than the than the camp. You know. All right. But going back to a brother not really knowing not having control over his own spirit. Like the I'm just gonna bring the scripture out. This is James chapter 3 verse 5. Even so the tongue is a little member and boasteth great things. Behold, how great a matter of a matter little fire kindleth. Read that over. Even so, the tongue is a little member and boasteth great things. Behold, how great a matter a little fire kindleth, and the tongue is a fire. All right, and it's comparing it to a world of iniquity, a world of iniquity. All right, because I mean, um, they say the mind is deceitful above all things. All right, and and let me find that scripture again. A world of iniquity. All right, because um, brothers go off, man. All right, that happens sometimes, but we just have to have that rule over our spirit that it doesn't happen it doesn't happen you know it doesn't get out of control. So is the I'm gonna continue on. So is the tongue among our members that is defiled. So is the tongue among our members that it defileth the whole body, and setteth on fire the course of nature. It is set on fire of hell. All right. All right. So the tongue, you really got to tame it. You know, like I'm not saying you really got to tame your tongue. You got to hold it. But you know, you spiritually, man, you got to really think about what you got to say. Make sure everything is is in good perspective. You know, before you rebuke a brother, man. And all right, this is Matthew chapter 15, verse 10. And he calleth the multitude and said unto them, hear and understand. Not all which goeth into the mouth defileth a man. Okay, but what but that which cometh out of the mouth, this defileth the man. All right. Now, um, most of the time, the stuff that a person says defileth the man. All right. Now, you could be trying to rebuke a brother, and 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 you make a fool out of yourself. You know. That's why you got to make sure your screws is 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 tightened before you try to tighten somebody else's screws, man. All right, because the heart is deceitful above all things, man. And you really got to check yourself before you know make sure everything is decency is in decency and in order, man. Before you go out there just trying to screw trying to tighten a brother's screw up, man. But try to pull a brother's card, you know, because then there's it's it might not come out pretty, man. Most of the time, it's not gonna come out well for you, you know. You might just make a fool out of yourself, you know. DJ Khaled, don't play yourself, you know. Yeah, with that, man, I'm gonna say shalom.